how to discern when you're processing grief in a healthy way and when you're not, because we can be going shopping and doing various other things. And is it okay to be doing those things, or am I just distracting myself? Do you have any kind of rules of thumb to understand when it is a distraction and you're trying to numb it versus it's a natural part of the process?
I think it is kind of natural weather, and we all have our own kind of natural responses. So having a break from the grief, going shopping, doing things that are comforting, intentionally soothing. I do things like tidying because if I'm very disrupted and I feel very disturbed, I like having order outside so I can start kind of sorting out drawers. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. The thing to begin to kind of think about is if you get very locked in a particular behavior. So if you're never letting yourself feel the pain, so it's not how much you should. There isn't like do an hour of grieving and the rest of the time you're fine. It's if you need to kind of have this flexibility and adaptability. I mean, one of the things also to think about is often the things that if we continually do them to block the pain is often the thing that does us harm over time. So for instance, my parents' generation fought in the Second World War. Their parents fought in the First World War, and they didn't know how to grieve. Theirs was like forget and move on. It was, what you don't think about, what you don't talk about isn't going to hurt you. So they never focused on their grief. They just constantly got busy and did things to anesthetize the pain. And that meant that the pain remained untouched and alive in them their entire life. So if my mum, for instance, talked about her brother that died, it would be aged 80 as if she was the 17-year-old girl she'd been when she had, because she had never processed it.